Hi friends, welcome to my channel, Caffeine Queen Crafts. I'm Sarah. We are here with an unboxing. My cat's about to crash the party. Everyone say hi to Miso. She has a sense when I've just turned on the camera. She knows. She knows. Okay, so I recently was just messing around and I was looking at the list on Diamonds and Emeralds Facebook group, which is a Facebook for Katie from Diamonds and Washi and Emeralds and Fairy Lights combined. And they have a list, it's not complete, they can't keep it up to date, of different places that sell licensed diamond art. And I saw the Indigenous Collective on there, is what it's called. Or collection, the Indigenous Collection. And I was immediately intrigued because I love Indigenous artwork. I find a lot of it to be very compelling and beautiful. But I'm always really super careful to make sure to buy from actual Indigenous artists, because I find a lot of the times people will do artwork in an Indigenous style and not actually be Indigenous and whole thing. So this is licensed and done by official Indigenous artists. And this is a new to me shop. These ship from Canada. So the Indigenous Collective collection, from what I can see, it's Canadian. And they have artwork that they've licensed from different artists, from different tribes, and they printed on a bunch of things, including diamond art. So I went ahead and I ordered 3 kits. I want to say they were like $18.19 or $18.91. There was a 9 in the sense somewhere. Each one was the same price, and each one is the same size. And sorry, I'm the worst. I encourage this cat. Each one was the same price. Each one was the same size. Shipping was the same as a 4th kit. And since shipping was so high, I decided to just make sure to order basically all the art that I liked, even though this is a new to me shop. So hopefully these kits are good. I'll take you on a bit of a tour since this is probably not as well known of a shop. So the boxes are just plastic. If you turn it over, there's the name of the artist and a little bit about them. Everything is in English and French because Canada. There's instructions, English and in French. And then right there, authentic Indigenous art. This artist has been paid a royalty for the sale of this product. So legally licensed. All right, we're gonna unbox and we're gonna start with the Bumblebee kit because if you're aware, Diamonds at Tiffany's and Diet Coke and Diamonds are both doing, they're co-hosting a Be Happy event for July. I was not originally planning on doing an actual bee kit. For that event, you can do a kit with a bee or anything that makes you happy if bees aren't your thing. And I didn't have a bee kit, but then when I was placing this order, I saw they had a bee kit, so I went ahead and added that to cart. I was like, oh, it's meant to be. So this is gonna be my kit for the Be Happy event. So we'll go ahead and we'll unbox this first. We can get Miso to move. All right, so there's the original artwork. I honestly have no idea what's gonna be in here. I think these are square drills, but we're gonna find out. All right, so this is poured glue. Yes, this is poured glue. Good news, this is poured glue, not double adhesive. Okay, so this is gonna be super bare bones, I can tell. Here's the toolkit. I'll move the rest to the side so we don't have to get distracted. All right, here's the toolkit. couple spare baggies, 3 to be exact, some red wax, a super tiny flimsy diamond painting tray, and the pen. This, I'm calling it super bare bones for 2 reasons. 1, I am not seeing a multi-placer. So they only include a single placer, no multi-placer. And 2, there is no squishy. So very often when you get pens like this, they come with the little squishy, like pencil grip thing to make holding it just a little more comfy. So this is, whoopsies, super bare bones. Not that it matters to me because I have my own stuff. I don't really use, with the exception of maybe Diamond Art Club, I don't use the stuff that comes in the kit anymore. In fact, if a place has an option to not get the toolkit, I don't get the toolkit just to cut down on waste. Because honestly, the only thing I'm probably gonna use out of all of this are the bags. So that's the toolkit. Let's take a look at the drills. Heat sealed, which is nice. They'll be less static. Oh, there's circles. Oh, that's a nice surprise. There's circles. Okay. So how many colors do we have? We have 23 colors in this kit. Get that out of the way. 23. Oh. And I'm thinking these are the DMC code. Maybe. If I see any 310, I'll know. No, these look like the DMC codes. So you have A17 is, I guess, the number they assign, and then you have the DMC after. That's what that looks like to me. Yeah, 890, that dark green. Yeah, these are, so they do include the DMC. So if you are someone who likes to save your drills, you can. I'm not seeing any special drills. Maybe I'll try enhancing this kit. I don't have, yeah, 310. 2 bags of 310 in the Bumblebee. 154. Always a favorite. I love that purple. Little trash in there I can see already. Okay, so these look pretty standard. I would guess they're acrylic based off the price point, but I'm not gonna open one up to see. Also, I'm bad at telling the difference between acrylic and resin. So even if I did open them, I'd probably say the wrong thing. Let's take a look at the canvas. All right, it's a tiny canvas. So you have the legend up here. No stickers that came with it. This is very bare bones, but that's fine. I'm gonna see if we can roll it back to get it to lay flat. It's not double-sided adhesive, so this should not ruin it. It is kind of a more scratchy material. Definitely not high-end like you would get from Diamond Art Club or Jada Gem Shop or Diamond Art Studio UK, but you know, pretty good price point. All right, so this is a very soft rendering style, I can tell. I don't know if they do computer rendering or hand charting, but I'm looking, there's little bits of confetti. I can even just tell from the original artwork that this is gonna be lend itself more to a soft rendering style, like that tree kind of look, you know. I'll be curious how this works itself up. Make sure that it's completely in frame. Okay, it's not completely in frame. Hold on, sorry. There you go. There it is. So this tree here, not totally, very super clear, very soft. Some confetti through here and everything, but it's a small kit. I don't know if I'd call it snack size. because it is 50 by 40 centimeters. That's small for me. I normally do really big canvases. Sorry about the glare also. Need to work on the lighting in here. And then down here in the corner, it has the name of the artist, Carla Joseph, and then her tribes, Métis/Cree. I'm very sorry, I'm going to mispronounce things. Bumblebee is the title of the work, and then the Indigenous collection in the corner. All right, so that is the Bumblebee. We'll put that away and we'll move on to the other kits. Okay, so we have 2 kits left, and I, as always, I'm very indecisive, so we're going to leave it to chance. So for those of you that don't know or are new, I play Dungeons and Dragons as one of my hobbies, and how I like to do it when I've got 2 kits and I don't know which one to unbox first is I take a d20, I assign 1 kit evens, 1 kit odds. We're going to do evens, odds. We roll. If it's even, this one, odd, this one. Okay? Kind of know what I'm hoping will be next, but let's see. 6. So we're going to do Reflect and Grow with Love by Shauna Bouliette Grape Teen, who is Cree and Ojibwe, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm very sorry. So, same box. Something about the artist on the back. That's going to really probably be the only thing that's different. Not in the color. So, all right. I'm going to save this for storage. I'm assuming the kit is going to be the same. I'm correct, so I'll just set that aside. We're not going to go over the kit again since it is the same. All right. This is also round. I have a feeling all of these are going to be rounds, which is good. I don't work on a lot of rounds. So it's nice to have rounds. All right, this one has 22 colors, so 1 less than the Bumblebee. All right. Love that blue. It's a nice blue. Oh. Hopefully there aren't a lot of this color in it. I'll have to check. What is that? 954, A18. Double check. 300. A lot of blues I'm seeing. Oh, that's nice. Is that like a bluish purple? Don't see that one a lot. Sorry. $310 and $154 again. All right. So a lot of blues in this one, some pinks, but a lot of blues. Which makes sense, so let's take a look. I definitely have to roll this one backwards, sorry. All right. Okay. This one's giving psychedelic. I'm a little nervous about this one. I feel like maybe, so this is Reflect and Grow with Love by Shauna Bouliette Grape Teen. She's Korean Ojibwe. I am so sorry if I'm mispronouncing things. I should have researched before I started this video. I'm a little worried about this one, the rendering at least, because this is looking very small. And like looking at the original artwork, it looks much more detailed and kind of psychedelic. I feel like honestly this needs a bigger canvas with a sharp rendering style. Maybe I'm just saying that because I am a girl who works on big canvases. That's like my thing, but I'm a little concerned about this. I love the original artwork. Like, I love that. That is the swirls and all those colors and the lines, and it looks like it's just two islands popping out with color. I really love that. So I don't know if that's gonna come through. I'll be curious to see how this is when it works up. Yeah, so we'll see how that one goes. Okay. That does look good. Like the swirl is obviously still there. I just wonder if it should have been bigger to like, you know, allow for more detail. But, you know, we won't know till it's done. We won't know till it's done. Hold on. This is not laying super great. Real quick fix that. So, you're new to diamond painting and have somehow stumbled across this. If your canvas is like you can see there's a gap between the plastic and the canvas. That happens sometimes. It's nothing to freak out about. You just peel it back about halfway and relay it. I'm not the most skilled at it, but it happens. Okay. Also I think part of the problem is that it's just not laying flat. Okay. So I hope that's gonna work up well because I really love the original artwork. So I hope that this diamond painting does it justice. I'll keep you posted on that. All right, last one. Hi, Miso. Skydance Wolf Song by Almy Collar Rimp. She is Mohawk. Here's the original artwork. I love wolves, so I'm really hoping that this one's gonna look good. I love that northern light kind of look in the back there. That's what made me, the wolf and the northern light look is what made me order it. So. Take a look at these drills. This one has, I think this one might have the most, just based off the number of bags I'm seeing. This one has, yeah. All right, this one has 26 colors, so it does have the most. So it's got these 4 little bags here. I'll flip it over. A few little colors in them. Probably gonna be the purples in the Northern Lights. And then flip it over so you can see them better. Sorry. Should have been doing that the whole time. That's a nice green. This is $33.71, so that dark brown, 2 bags of it. A lot of dark brown. Nice. That looks like $8.90. Yes, it is. That is $8.90. Sorry, I'm making predictions about what this is. This is 823. Yes. 2 bags of 823, that dark blue. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 bags of 823. Wow. A lot of 823, a lot of dark brown. Love that purple. Love it. I'm not seeing any 310. No, there is no 310 in this kit. Okay. No 310. I always note when there's no 310. There have been very few kits I've done that have had no 310. So right away, let's just go ahead and roll this backwards. I see the wolves. Okay. Okay. I love the swirls. Like, I love the big swirls. That's going to be really crisp and clean, it looks like to me. Like, that's going to jump out a lot. And it's going to look good. This is probably where all of our 3371 down here is. All that dark brown. And then up here, I'm guessing is where the dark blue is, along with a little bit of dark brown. Let's see, yeah, 3379 is, huh, yeah, okay, okay, yeah, I'm seeing where we're going. I am a little worried about the details on the wolves. Again, I wonder if it would have been better bigger. Maybe that's just me. A lot of color blocking in this, I'm seeing. This is probably, out of all of them, looking the most color blocky to me. Which is interesting since it has the most colors. But I'm not as big on color blocking as I am on confetti. I'm a confetti girl. I like big canvases. I tend to favor square drills. And I like them with confetti. So, I know that might sound like a lot of people's worst nightmare, but that's what I tend to be drawn to. But these are circles. And this one has a lot of color blocking, so this will be different for me. All right, well, so this is Sky Dance by Wolf Song by Amy Keller Remp. She's Mohawk. I will link all of these kits down below, along with the Diamonds and Emeralds Facebook group and the announcement video for Be Happy from Diet Coke and Diamonds and Diamonds at Tiffany's. So make sure to keep posted. I will try to do a post review on these. Obviously, I'm going to start with the B one, but why don't you leave a comment below about which one of these kits was your favorite. If any of this spoke to you, if this is a company you would order from based off of looking, or if you'd want to hold off and see how it goes for me. All totally valid options. So, wow, I just blanked. I hope that your caffeine is hitting just right and that your crafting is going great. So I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.